On individuals with autism. You've seen a similar version before. It's passed this committee, I believe, 3 times. We just want to correct an inequity in current autism treatment, and with me I have experts to testify. And so I'm going to turn it right over to them.
Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Welsh, and I'm the mother of Spencer, who has autism. I'm also a board-certified educational therapist. Starting at age 2, Spencer had severe aggression towards others, kicking, biting, hitting, including my husband and myself, and when he went to school, his teachers. Because the preschool demanded we address this, of course, we saw a neuropsychologist who happened to be trained in DIR, a developmental individualized relationship-based approach. After receiving just 1 session, his hour-and-a-half temper rages, where we had to restrain him, went down to 20-minute rages every other day. After the second session, it dropped to once a week. Eventually, we never had to restrain him. DIR was that effective for my kid. Why would I want anything else? So we asked Kaiser for just 4 hours a month of DIR. Our Kaiser pediatrician even recommended it. But Kaiser said our only option was to receive 40 hours a month of ABA. 40! We decided to try ABA, and within 2 weeks, my son was in tears running out of the house down the block to get away from the ABA provider and threatening to hurt himself. 5 years of DIR getting him to a great spot, making friends, and it all was undermined in the span of weeks. Spencer stopped seeing the ABA person, and we cut back to just parent ABA support. But after 2 years of doing this, Spencer was much worse. We had 0 relationship with our son, and his anger towards us was intense. I decided I needed to go back to DIR, which worked for him in the past, even if Kaiser wouldn't pay for it. Within a month of having DIR sessions, 4 hours, we were back in having a warm, connected relationship with my son. Now he is doing so well. He's 14. He has 2 friend groups. He was the Beast in Beauty and the Beast. I mean, we're talking, he is thriving. And I attribute that all. Thank you.
Thank you. Others in support?
Good evening, Jennifer Alley with the California Psychological Association in support.
Thank you.
Izzy Swindler on behalf of the California Child Adolescent Psychiatry Association. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there opposition to the bill? Seeing none, we'll bring it back to the committee. Question.
And I speak on behalf of my clients who are parents seeking desperately needed services for their autistic children who get insurance denials simply because the child's doctor said they should have a developmental approach to behavioral health treatment. And let me give you a background picture of what that means, how providers trained in a developmental approach work. We embrace neurodiversity, meaning we carefully study how a child's brain and body work uniquely and then help everyone around that child attune and work with those differences. We coach parents, siblings, grandparents, nannies on how best to support the child's growing social engagement, communication, and emotional understanding of themselves and others. For example, rather than focus on using consequences to extinguish problem behaviors, we work to understand what's causing the child to be dysregulated in the first place, and then work with the caregivers to co-regulate with the child to make sure they feel calm and understood. We help children learn by playing together, in whichever ways that are joyful and engaging for that child, and we join the child's interests in such a way the child learns to create and communicate their own ideas, and most importantly, learn to share joy with others. In other words, we work on what are the core issues of being a human being. But families can't get insurance coverage for developmental approaches to BHT, even though Jaberp analysis determined they are evidence-based. This creates gross inequity, meaning only wealthy people can reach in their pockets and pay privately for these developmental approaches. Please vote aye for fair and equal access to all effective forms of BHT. Thank you.
Thank you.